You're your own person to see. You have your own heart. That's the beautiful thing about it. You can change the world even if they didn't. And whatever they say, they're going to say it because, of course, they're different. And I say, well, I don't feel like that's my direction and my path, honestly. But you can go ahead and say it. And it's sad because you've been witnessing knowing that this is an age of supposedly an elder understanding, but it isn't. I'm only 25, and I don't have nobody to see. You would have thought typically that I would have went down this path because of what the stereotype is. Disparity. But I said, I'm good. I think that's what I got it from. Not having nobody to see I can do it. We need people like you. And you see why? Because I never give up. Somebody has to. Somebody out there yelling for help. Someone's out there wondering if someone's thinking about them. And even though they don't see it, and even though they can't hear it, they want to know it. Because I want to know somebody's going to come get me one day. I want to know. I want to hope. And so you hope. And that's all you have at the end of the day. It's hoping that someone will come to save you. Hoping. Because you don't see anything. It's dark, isn't it? You're in the street, not having nothing. That's all you expect. One day. So all you can do is give out these prayers out until you receive, touch them, their soul, for them to feel this understanding of I'm gonna be okay. Because there's nobody there physically, isn't it? But they're not gonna be there alone spiritually, and we'll make sure of it. Father, I see them. I know it because I'm there watching it. Show mercy, help them. That's all you had to do, nonprofit. And I'm crazy. And I don't have time for this. And I'm too busy for this. And I'm too weak for this. And I'm too bold for this. And I'm too strong for this. This is bold. This is strength. This is time. Because time waits for you when you do it. But when you're not doing it, don't wait for nobody. Because you're meaningless. Let you stop time to delay it to help somebody. And I'm helping somebody. Hold on. I think they could be saying, hold on, I'm showing mercy. Hold on. They have a chance. Just hold up a little longer. He said, I know it. My daughter, doing what I expected. What I've given her. What is of me? Mercy. And so I am it. Of course, what you expect, wouldn't you? From anybody. I done moved away from social media. This is all I have. This is where you could reach me if you were in my element, in my universe around me, my aura. The Father is watching it. This is the person that you do it for. This is the person that you're trying to impress. This is the person that you're passing the test for. This is the person that takes you out of darkness. This is Him. And what are you doing? You're getting ready for the world. You're getting ready for man. Man that leads you where? Nowhere. You should not be of a selfish spirit. You should not be. There's no way. You should question it if you are. To see why and what is my world worth if this is of nothing? The purpose of this. Am I doing it? Am I on it? Question this. To question yourself, to check yourself, to humble yourself. Get to know yourself, to know your true purpose. To know that you don't need nobody. I tell you, be on your own independent. That's the best thing for you. You can come back to your senses. It seems as though it brings me peace, because every time I'm with somebody, it's a problem for some reason. And you contain me. And you thought that a man would think that I, humbly speaking, someone deserves me out here. But nobody cares like that. You know, type genuineness to find it. It's hard, isn't it? I want someone to die for me because I might die for them. Type situation. Well, I know one person that did it. Figuring it out without even having to scripture because I know it. Wait, someone died for us to see. There was one man that did it perfectly. You're not even trying. 2 weeks back by, you still didn't do it. Y'all don't even try to even crawl to get it. I'm like, I'm here, boo. I'm running. If you had a choice to know that there's the difference out here, I would pick them, truly. But for some reason, you settle for it, and those are the people that you decide to gather with, and I just don't get it. darkness with the light, just here. In the seat of your ass, realizing it. You see, you're not perfect, but I just want you to try. Until you realize that you have no choice because this is what I've created. And you're in it. Trials and tribulations to get to life because this isn't it. You gotta get through it, conquer over it. And the only way that you can is if you don't give up, and you do, some of you. Why do you? That's the question. I have to use what it's given me to multiply in it and to send a message. Comprehend it, write it down, record it. You get the drift of it, concept it, use it how you interpret it. But the purpose is the purpose, is what it is. That's all that it is. Can you send the message? Can you send the message, please? Because do you think that I want to be still sitting here? No, but I have to because I care and it's just in me. These things happen. And when they do, what are you going to do with it? I think you best to send a message. It happened to me. The knowledge. And so you're going to hear it. Now send a freaking message. Because I'm listening. Picture you in a world full of choices and life, lively things, and you can't be part of it. But I'll be a fool, and I'm not stupid. And I'm not weak. That's the only reason. So I'm free, isn't it? Choice to do it. That was knocking. I hear it. Read a book for a commercial. Talk about meaningful. Yeah, start off with Cinderella and read it from the beginning. And every commercial, the next page. I bet they'd be more attentive to it because it's just, I can't miss that part at the ending. Yeah. I've come to the realization, so I made choices to change it. Redemption. And I've been given that chance of grace to be forgiven. Amen. To repay my gratitude toward them, my elders and ancestors. That faith will always be. That's the faith that will guide you to eternity. Don't forget it. I'm here because I want to be. I'm here because I also need to be. And I'm here because he guides me to these things. And I've not chosen, he chose me. Truly, I tell you, to hear what he speaks to me from the beginning. I'm still here, don't you see? And he has never left me. And he hasn't. To see how our relationship has come closely, intimateness, and knowing he loves me. Love is key. Love is what started this. Love is what keeps it going. Love is the continuance of it. Love is the next generation. Love is the hope in it. Love is the faith that keeps going. Love is everything. Love is devotion. Love is you. Love is me. Love is God. That's the only thing you should see. It's the only thing that you should want. And you should recognize it when it isn't it. Because it isn't. The things that they tell you and show you and give you, it isn't sincere, isn't it? Love isn't blind. It's wide open. Love is vivid. Love is real. Recognizing it. I do not speak. That's where I have to speak about these things and religiously do it. Because where has it been? So much hidden, so much disguise in what you chose to not show. Shame and knowing that if you do, it's weakness. And is that what they told you? Is that what they teach you? And religious traditions, movies, stories, man, telling you this. Is that what they showed you? Really? And you believed it? The one thing that got you here to see, that's what can destroy everything. Because I love you to see. I will create a new generation if you not wake up from this. Love you to discipline you, isn't it? Love you until you recognize it. And whatever it takes, do it. I was dead. But I had to get through it. The woods, the ugly. And you just bear witness to it. I mean, I'll never forget it. But that's what made me become this. I can do it on my own. Okay. To see, that was the only way that I was going to get through it. And not be delayed into this. To find me where I needed to be at the right time of it. Understanding. Be better. Why is it? Like a philosopher, like a preacher, like a healer, like a therapist, like everything that you know that they try to be. because of them knowing this, the wisdom of it written, and I'm trying to take from the book the messages and try to create them and them seats to fill it. Man, nobody anointed of it. Just a regular person being studied of it biblically, scholared, and not being taught it, given it. So I wake up one day to see it's given to me. What is this intellectualness? Rather than IQ, I'm not known of it. Revelation. This was life that was given to me because I was dead. This is what they want. This is what they search for. This is what they're scared of. I'm awake. And this isn't no pretending chalkboard type situation. I can't throw it away. I don't have to do nothing but, as you've seen, open my mouth to speak, to see it's in me, to learn from it, to repent from this, to never sin again, because I've been forgiven. So, that's how that started. To put it together to get the concept of the message. Interpretation. Till I seeked it, I found it. But ultimately, it was all that to see in the end. He saved me. That it didn't take me to go through those situations to see. I was here for a reason. Whether I was born in poverty or close to it or rich. I need to help somebody because there's somebody out there that didn't have it. To know my story. It doesn't take me to be somebody, it just takes me to be here to make a difference. I've been going through my purpose. The reason, the trial and tribulation is for you always. To help you, hope, and knowing that we've been through this to see you can get through it. And if this is what it is, and it continues, it's okay because it happens. And it is for a reason. And we go through it, but we get through it. I did, and I was just like you. Trust me, there was no cheap skates, and if anything, it was harder for us because we had to endure it not knowing this. People know of these things and read it, and still can't be about it. People know this for them to get that satisfaction knowing that this could happen, it will happen, and still go through the trauma of it. I didn't know that these things was going to happen, or that people are these ways because of the spirit. I was holding everything that they're supposed to be against them, to see it hurt it even worse because I thought this is my mother, to see how a mother should be, and she wasn't. I didn't understand it. But now I have reached an age of understanding to see it isn't her, it's the spirit. It isn't them, it isn't him. It's okay, they're forgiven. Because I had to be strong in knowing that spirit tried to come to me too. It doesn't discriminate. It roams the city, comes back with numerous demons. The point is just that it tries to get you down, break through it, get into you individually. And it just takes you to choose to be better and choose individually to overcome it. If she didn't do it for her, keep her in mind and see that motivation. If they didn't do it, I'm gonna do it. I choose this. If they didn't, fell into like a went to sleep, I'm awake to it. I'm gonna continue doing it because I cannot let this happen again. It happened to me. To see, mama, did it happen to you? I see that it did. So I'm gonna do it for you too. And the next generation and our ancestors did it to see the sake for that was gonna happen. To pick up the pieces to continue it because the light can continue it. You know, he ain't not come yet. So what you mean you ain't got time for it? This is what it always been. Did you not forget it? Or did you forget it? I'm not crazy. Not that anyone ever thought, but I gotta acknowledge it because I know that they do. When they come in here and not know me. They come in here on a wrong session, on a good day and a bad day, just a regular day. You know, I ain't regular, and I ain't trying to be. You have a conversation with somebody about some real teens. I'm upset because of it. They say it's none of your, I said it is my business. I'm crazy. Who's there for me then? Me. Who? Me. Okay. And sure enough he is, because I ain't crazy. It's crazy to know that you don't understand. It's crazy to know that you don't remember these things. It's crazy how you don't want to change. It's crazy how you keep using excuses to be a hypocrite. It's crazy how you using excuses to be weak. It's crazy how you feel that you need someone when you don't. It's crazy how you just want to be weak. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how you allow yourself to be tempted and surrounding yourself around it. To obviously see you want to be somebody for this person. I bet because your instinct in your heart wants to cater to somebody for the right person. You talk to that person to see, is that the right person to see you want to cater to? Honestly. But no. So this generation doesn't come and see. You're a fool and sleeping with the enemy. And you know it because you don't know this from a dang thing. You don't know this person. You talk to them and you see who they is to see it. You still thinking the same thing. That's not how it should be. But that seems as though that's the only way that it works here. We need space. I am you, you and me. I'm your hip, you my leg. You know, we are the same. Turtle doveins. We are not complete without each other. I need you because you be looking stupid sometimes. I'm the wisdom, you're the body. So you must be lost. You must be lost without me. So to see that out there and you're not with this person, to see that you don't trust them. Because somebody needs somebody to keep them awake. He's come to me to see why in the world would I keep searching when he's come to me. Or let alone just trying to ride it on me. Let alone trying to help me. Gotta ask you to take me to work, take me to the post office. You mind? Man with a car trying to see me. I want no huffing, puffing. I don't want no hesitation. I want a yes or no. Ain't no in between this. I don't deserve that. And I'm not settling for it. I ain't desperate. Huh? Yes or no? Sorry for yelling, but you know, yes or no? I gotta think about it. It's cool. God got me. I'm gonna surrender. I'm gonna be abstinent. I'm gonna be celibate. And that's why I made the decision. Even though all those other decisions would make you need to make this decision, he came to me. I had to get ready because I knew he was coming back for me. It doesn't take me to go to church to preach. It doesn't take you to go to church to hear it. It takes you to make that responsibility to, take it in your hands and do something about it. Be that person. It doesn't take a contract or schooling to make you this person. So you know this and everything of someone knowing the Bible already at age 14 or 8 years old because they study it. Choosing to know that. Doing your own research. Choosing to be your own boss. Choosing to be your own person. And not go down in someone's legacy or someone passing the torch and you just accepting it and not knowing what you're going into. I'm in the slow lane to see I'm going to be somebody if you didn't think I was with them taking this. Because it seems as though most people don't for some reason. So I'm going to give you that glimpse of what it's supposed to look like because you're looking real crazy and thinking that it was supposed to be fake and phony. And that's all that it ever was going to be in that lane, looking like something from the outside of it, portraying and deceiving, camouflaging. This is what your master is if you're not known of it. The devil. I don't know you personally. I don't know what you do. But I know other things that people do, period. So I think about it. If the shoe fits, wear it. Ain't nobody belittling no one because I don't know you personally. That's God making you feel it because only he knows of these things to see. Do you feel it? Well, that was the meaning behind it. So, if you are this person, I don't get how in the world you can go back to the world, and give them what they want. Because they don't need you, they just mock you. They already been this person, they already went through all this, they in the spirit of it. And you just still letting them win for some reason. They have no power over you, no control. You just give it to them. They don't need it, they already have it. Because you give it to them. And if they lock you up for 10 days and they do it because it's obvious, of course. Off of just the truth and knowing, because it's a peaceful march, isn't it? Realizing this, I get it. Do you want to accept it? You just have to because it just isn't. Until it isn't.